Okay, here we're going to test and see if we can run this 1/3 horsepower Badger Insinkerator, 1/3 horsepower, on a 1500 watt inverter with these 4 batteries in parallel, deep cycle batteries, 12 volt, coming off this inverter, charge controller that is running on these 6 100 watt solar panels. And what we notice is that it does spike over 1500 watts and it makes the fault light go on, but then it settles down. So see how it got up to 1600 for a second when it spiked, and then it gets to 260 roughly average as the Insinkerator is going. But if we're grinding, it's going to put more strain on the motor, and probably with that, what we just saw, we probably don't want to run it off of a 1500 watt inverter. We're much safer to run it off of a 2000 watt inverter because of the spike up to 1600 that you see, which could really tax the inverter and eventually possibly burn it out. But it does work on that, and I guess when we're grinding, it's going to put a little bit more load on the motor. I think the half horsepower or the horsepower models obviously aren't going to work with this little inverter, so I brought the smallest Badger Insinkerator that I could to be able to test on that. So we'll have to test it inside with actual food and see if it actually works. But there you have it. So a little bit of success in an emergency, in a pinch, but I think that we'll want to run it off of the biogas electric generator instead for safety's sake.